So when making things, try to make it a little bit more realistic. I love using brushes with a rough edge to it, so it's not so smooth. And so we're gonna make, this is gonna be a little hill here, and it's gonna be looking over right here. It's gonna go right up to the tip right here, and you're gonna be able to jump off the hill into the water. And let's make it a little bit higher in the middle here. And right here, we're gonna make it a little bit higher. Now, the thing with Feral Heart is the way it's made that you slide down hills. Now, is you have to make steps. So it's not just a cliff face or a wall, or when you have rivers and you have the riverbed, it'll be so steep that you cannot climb up. So you have to put steps up for really steep stuff, so you're even able to get up to it. So we're going to do that, and that's our little steps to get up to here. Now let's see, and then this one has a lot of wacky wild brushes, and sometimes I like to do let's see, like the assorted brushes. It has all kinds of shapes and different things. Like this has stars right here, so let's try this. We're gonna make some star-shaped hills. Oops, let's see. And like I said, just, be creative with it, and play around with the different brushes and opacities and different things like that until you find something you're gonna like. And then certain height maps will require different brushes to achieve what you want. And let's see, let's try another one here. Let's try a ring right here. What we're gonna do, go back, and we're gonna make another low point right here. We're gonna make a big ring of water. Like that. And then, let's see. Let's make some more hills here. And this one's got like little streamer tails on it. It's like a comet or something. It makes like really cool patterns. And we're going to go back to this. And right here we're going to have that like that. We're going to have a very small don't forget, if you're working on details, to use your magnifying glass to get it up closer. And what we're going to do is make this really small. We're going to make a little trail up to this. Let's see. Once again, like I said, make your steps to make it accessible in Feral Heart. Do like that. And that's going to help you get up right there. Now, let's say we're happy with our height map. I'm going to zoom back out here. Okay, let's say we're happy with it. And so the way it looks and everything. And okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to come right here to the blur and smudge. First we're going to go to blur, and what you're going to do is blur everything in. This creates smooth transition between higher and lower points, and it makes it climbable, and it's not so sharp and bumpy as what it would be as if you didn't blur it. Just want to blur this all in. And it really is almost necessary now to blur things the way Feral Heart is with the sliding down the hills. Now another thing you can do is if you want to blur it even more or make patterns with it, is using the smudge. And you can pull with smudge, it basically smudges the two colors together, so you can pull them into one another, and that makes even more effects that you can do with it. And that's another thing that you have to mess around with it, but it can make really cool patterns, and it helps blend them very well. Okay, now that we're done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to save it. We're going to go to File and choose Save. Now, right here is your format. Format must be saved as a PNG, Portable Networks Graphics. It must be saved as a PNG in order to work in the game. And then we're going to name it. Let's say name it. I'll probably rename this later. Terrain. And we're gonna go to Computer and your C drive, Feral Heart, Media, Terrains, and save it just in your Terrain folder for right now. And you're going to click Save and click OK, and that's your terrain height map in Photoshop. Very simple. Next I'll be showing you how to put your terrains in game.